And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
You're basically saying I'm the luminary, huh?
But I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this.
Rena!
You should probably leave her be for now. She believed with all her heart that you were the hero we needed. I'm sure she will be over it soon enough.
Rena.
There is one thing I would like to ask of you, Mr. Kenny. Please, if you can, try to avoid acting in a way that would confuse others.
I think it's too late for that.
I am, of course, referring to the Sword of Light. But if you could, I ask you to be prudent with your behavior in general as well. As I explained to you, things have been unsettled ever since the sorcery globe landed. People are anxious and uncomfortable. To have someone who matches the description of our legends suddenly appear in these circumstances, well, hopefully you can understand why people like Rena were holding out so much hope for you. So I do ask you to be mindful not to instill that hope into people. Please, that would be easier for everyone.
Yes, Mayor. I'll try my best.
Well then, on that note, Mr. Kenny, what's your next order of business?
I wish I knew. I thought maybe I would try to find something that'll get me back home, but...
In that case, why don't you stay here in our village for a while? You can stay in my house for as long as you like. Perhaps you'll be able to find out something useful while you're here.
Oh, I couldn't impose like that.
Not at all. If anyone was imposing around here, it was certainly us. I insist.
Well, in that case, I will accept your offer then.
Yep, we got lots of cutscenes in this beginning. You do that one battle and then you just get thrusted into cutscenes. It does take a while to get moving.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, very. Thank you.
Nope, that's a lie. There were ants in my bed. I'm giving you a 1-star review for your hotel management. But yeah, this is how Star Ocean is. Star Ocean games usually like bombard you with cutscenes before getting into the game. I think 3 had a decently long beginning. I feel like 5 kind of starts off relatively quick, and 4 has a lot of cutscenes before you get to fight. I know 4 is definitely one of the longest to get going.
Mayor.
Ah, you're finally up.
Yes, I needed a good night's sleep.
Superb, superb. By the way, Mr. Kenny, if you can't find what you're looking for here in Arlia, you might want to try visiting the town of Salva to the north. Salva's a mining town where you can find people from all across the continent. Perhaps it will prove to be worthwhile to have a look over there.
All right, thanks for the tip.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and one more thing. Your sword of light will probably attract too much attention. So please, make use of this sword instead. Finally, if you're ever tired, you can use the upstairs bed anytime you like, day or night.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yo, we got our longsword.
I wish you the best of luck.
There we go, equipment wizard. Let's take a look at what we have here. So the skill system, we don't have any skills, we have a few skills. The skill system in this game is what I absolutely love about Star Ocean 2. And also when we get to item creation, that's also going to be great. But anywho, balancing beauty and might raises strength, intelligence, agility, dexterity. We don't really have much skill points. Ability to distill liquids and use lab equipment raises strength by 10 per level. So the skill system in this game is also really good. And later on, we'll get to, item creation. Oh, I love the item creation in this game. It's so expansive and you get to do it from the menu. Mind you, this was on the PS1. The PS1 had all this too, so for a PS1 game, it's quite expansive. But anyway, let's head on to Salva. We're finally gonna get some fights going.
Hey, mister.
Huh?
If you're gonna leave the village, you better stay close to the road, okay? The forest is really dangerous.
Lucian, name of the destined Harrier from Valkyrie Profile.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
That was a weird little glitch up. Here's our world map. You're able to zoom in. Yeah, I like it like this so I can know where I'm going. But we're gonna finally get some fights rolling. Matoy Sakuraba blesses us with his OST. Good composer.
We can handle this.
Sup, losers? Ow. Be gone. Can't wait till we start getting some killer moves.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Battle skills, whatever you want to call them. Chat, does the gameplay audio sound fine? I'm gonna do a few battles. Just let me know if the audio sounds fine because we're doing some battles. I checked the dialogue and it sounded good, but does the combat ever like peak too much? Because I feel like the dialogue is perfect, but the combat,
We can handle this.
I'm a little worried about peaking a little bit into the yellow. Do you have any blueberries on me? I don't. I should probably go back. Ba 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 bum.
That was easier than I thought. Whoa!
Level up. Yo, we got air slash. Adding that right now. It does? It does sound good. I said that, right? I said, does it sound good? Yeah, I think you mean it sounds good. Let me do one more battle. And then we'll head on to Salva.
We can handle
Oh, dude, I forgot we still have our phase gun. Ow. Be gone. Yo, the phase gun doing 700 damage.
That's one for us.
Also, I should probably save. If I got a game over, that would suck. I'd be really upset. Ah, hello there. Haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from? This is Salva, a mining town. It's such a nice day and you're just lazing about inside. Go outside and play. By the way, the music sounds like... Compared to the PS1 version, the music's gonna sound slightly different. It's still really good. I think because this game was on the PSP, they had to kind of, lower the quality of the music a bit. It still sounds good, though. Buy some of those for the road. Why not? Even though I don't like jam. Wait, I want to go to the inn. Go to the inn, heal up. I should also buy some blueberries if I could. Dude, I am so excited. I love this game. The beginning's a little slow, but once you get past, like, the beginning, once we leave Arlia and do everything in the Arlia arc, it gets a lot better. Once we start meeting the characters, and again, this game focuses on recruiting a bunch of characters. Hefty ring. It focuses on you choosing who you want to recruit, so you can make 2 playthroughs very different. So again, if there's enough, fan demand, and maybe sometime after Star Ocean 6 and Reduxing 1 and 2, maybe I'll do a Rena story playthrough. That would be the last Star Ocean thing I do, though, because, like, I have to Redux 1 and 4. I'm a little upset I won't get the Redux 4 before 6. I technically could, but, like, Elysium comes out in September, and there's some other games I want to play before. So I'm not going to Redux 4 before 6, which is unfortunate, but it be that way. At least I can get 2 done before 6. Because 2 and 3 are my favorite Star Oceans. I'll have both of them. And I have Star Ocean 5. I did the recording for that playthrough. So I'll have at least 3 really good playthroughs of Star Ocean. Plus, who knows if we'll get another Star Ocean game, so spacing them out is probably for the best. Alright, we got my blueberries. So, I also want to buy some blackberries. Those can be used for what's it called? I can't even afford blackberries. I spent it all on blueberries. Honestly, that's fine. Have you heard? Alan used to visit Arlia almost every day just to see Rena. But I heard that he now spends all of his time in his room, polishing some bizarre stone. You think he's given up on Rena? We can hope. Salva mines are closed right now. An earthquake caused part of it to cave in. You're wearing some unusual clothes for these parts. I never seen anything like it. You ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait till you look at my phase gun. Master Bernard's currently on holiday. In the meantime, Master Allen is supervising the mines. As he is a very busy man, he will not be seeing anyone at this time. Now please leave. I'll do what I want. I'm gonna loot your treasure just because you said that. Quite a bookshelf that Alan has there. I think that's Alan's room. Portrait B. There are a lot of items that you're like, what on earth is this? There's a lot. Oh yeah, okay, so I wanted to talk about this. Another thing that Star Ocean Second Evolution did, which is kind of a downgrade, it's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. See this picture of the Resurrection Elixir? Star Ocean Second Story actually has updated like 3D models for these pictures, but in Second Evolution they're a little bit lower res. But you know, it's unfortunate. Oh, that's nice. I forgot you can get portraits or bromides or whatever you want to call them. But it's unfortunate, but it's not like a deal breaker. I would still recommend the PSP version, to be honest. But there are some, I just really like some of the graphical things of the PS1 version. It's just a timeless look, honestly, the PS1 version. Stone that Master Allen acquired the other day is really quite remarkable. Oh, I wish I had a stone like that as well. But yeah, at the end of the day, I still prefer the PSP version, but there's some things that I wish carried over to this version. Like, I don't know if they didn't do the model thing because they were limited on...
Oh, shoot. This planet's even more backwards than I expected. I can't find any leads anywhere. Nothing's popping up on my communicator either. Oh well. Guess I'll go back to Arlia and figure out what to do next.
Again, I don't know if it's like a limitation of the PSP. Probably not. They probably just didn't do it for laziness or something. I don't know the reason. It's unfortunate, though. It doesn't ruin the game. About the whole model thing. Alright, back to Arlia. Go to a new town, find nothing, head back to Arlia. Ba 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 bum. Give me one more battle before I enter Arlia. Just one more. Dude, why is the encounter rate so low? I remember... Actually, it's not that bad in this game.
We can handle this.
I feel like the encounter rate in this game isn't unbearable.
Air slash!
Get air slashed?
Air slash!
By the way, like Star Ocean 3, this game has a proficiency
Well, I'd say
system.
that's worth 10 out of whoa.
The more you use a skill, the better it gets. So this game does have the proficiency system. Again, this game was really ahead of its time with mechanics.
What's everyone out here for?
Ah, Mr. Kenny, Rena's in trouble.
Rena? What happened to her?
Mr. Kenny, do you know about the son of the mayor from the next town over?
Yes, a little.
Then I'll cut right to the chase. Alan has taken Rena away by force.
Taken her away? Where?
I'm afraid to say this, but I believe he took her back to his mansion. He's one of Rena's most overzealous suitors. I never thought he'd be the sort of man who would take things this far, however.
But what are you standing here for? We've got to help her.
I'm afraid things aren't that simple. Alan's the son of the mayor. He's one of the most powerful people in his hometown.
We could face retaliation in one form or another. Not that I accuse the mayor of being such a base individual, of course. I'm merely saying that the possibility of such a thing is much greater than zero.
Alan also has a gang of thugs to serve as his personal guard. I imagine he threw his money at all the local ruffians he could find. His gang all look tremendously tough. If we tried to confront them head on, we would have no chance against them.
But still!
Something like this has never happened before. I'm at a loss as to what we could possibly do.
Oh, Rena. My Rena.
The solution here is very obvious.
Then I'll go save her.
Yep, there you go.
Since I'm not from this village, my actions shouldn't have any effect on the rest of you. I'm just a random nobody who decided that Rena could use some of my help.
But Mr. Kenny, it would be too dangerous to try and take them on by yourself.
I have a gun. I highly doubt Alan has anything to combat my gun.
I can and I will. I have my sword of light, remember? Just wait for me, all right? Don't worry.
Mr. Kenny,
Please save her. I need Rena back.
I know. I promise I'll get her back to you.
Consider it done.